A beginning is the time for taking the most delicate care that the balances are correct. This every sister of the Bene Gesserit knows. To begin your study of the life of Muad'Dib then, take care that you first place him in his time. Born in the 57th year of the Padishah Emperor Shaddam IV, and take the most special care that you locate Muad'Dib in his place, the planet Arrakis. Do not be deceived by the fact that he was born on Caladan and lived his first 15 years there. Arrakis, the planet known as Dune, is forever his place. Hi everyone, this is Anna again, and I'm bringing you the second one of my book looks. And the book I've chosen, or I should say maybe book series I've chosen to interpret in makeup today, is the Dune series by Frank Herbert. This is one of my favorite books ever, and you can see it's torn and tattered, and I've read it 100,000 times, and I just love these books. I like science fiction in general. I'm not so much of a fantasy girl, but science fiction definitely does it for me. And so yeah, I decided to take this one for my second book look, and this is the look. It's a blue and orange, spicy orange look, and it actually obviously ties in with the themes in the book. So you have the spice, which is a cinnamon orange color, and then you have the other big theme in the book, which is water and spice essence, which is blue. And the Fremen in the book, they have blue in blue eyes. They have a completely, just not just the iris is blue, but everything is. And they're called the eyes of the Ibad. And I just love this, and I think they are so beautiful and so beautifully described, and the book is beautifully written. And so I took my inspiration from that and did a blue and orange look. And basically I have a sort of a slightly darker peacocky blue here, a lighter blue here, and then a very Indian spice orange, together with an orange lip and some contouring, some sort of cinnamon colored contouring. So if you want to get the look that goes with this book, keep watching. So I've already prepped my lid with Max Painterly Paint Pot, and I've done it here and here up to the brow bone. And first thing we're going in with is this blue. It looks a little turquoise, but it's more of a robin's egg blue actually. It's called Haunting by MAC, and it was a monocle. It was a limited edition color about 2 years ago. So I'm going in with a fluffy brush by Benefit. This is Benefit's Fluff Shadow brush, and I'm going in, packing the color on, and then putting it in the inner corner of my eye, and just really make sure the color is really packed on there, because you want the blue to show up. And I'm going about halfway, so I'm going about till here. And as you can see, I'm not going up to the brow bone, I'm going slightly above my crease. So my crease is here, and I'm going a little above that. Right, don't worry if you have a little bit of fallout on the other side, it's going to be covered up real quick. So there we go. This is it for this blue. Next up is Benefit's Cream Eyeshadow in Big Kahuna. This is a creamy orange. And I'm taking a very flat synthetic brush here. This one's by Claire's. The Claire brushes are actually really good, and I'm just going in there and then patting it on so that the color is really nicely packed on here. And again, I'm not doing any extravagant shapes or anything. I'm just filling it in, filling the other half of the lid in. And I'm going for sort of a semicircle shape here, but again, there's no excessive shaping in this look. You can really freehand it quite well. I'm going a little bit over here, but not too much, just so there's a kind of a nice transition there. And you check whether you think it's symmetrical with the other eye. And this is really just a nice sticky base for the powder eyeshadow to stick onto. I find that very helpful. The powder eyeshadow I'm using is also a MAC special edition. It's called Off the Page. It's this, and I'm taking the same brush and just dipping it in and just going over exactly the parts. No, you don't go anywhere else but the parts that you've already done in orange. You just pat it on and thus seal the cream shadow that you've just put on. Right, then again, sort of a little check if it's symmetrical, if you like it this way. Can always put on a little more if you want to. Right. Next thing I'm doing is the line here. I'm using MAC's Odalisque eyeshadow. This is from the Peacocky collection, and I'm using this angled brush here, which is an angle brush by Claire's as well. It's these nice rainbow colored ones, in case you're wondering. And I'm just very slightly dipping it in here and then just applying it to my, like right under the lower lashes. And you've got to be a little bit careful with that. You really do want it to look like liner. And I want it to be a little bit thicker on the end. So I'm going back in after I've done my initial line and just thickening the end here, and then it sort of gets thinner as it moves towards the corner of the eye. You can do a little bit of this. This is really, really up to you. Again, check whether it's symmetrical enough with the other side. And that's almost it. Finally, I'm going back in with just a teeny amount of the Off the Page orange, and I'm putting it just here in the corner of my eye to brighten it, open it, and tie it all together. To open up both eyes a little bit more, because this is a dark color under here, and just to make everything pop a lot more, I'm taking this flesh colored pencil by MAC. This is an NW25 NC30 chromographic pencil, and it's a multi-use pencil, so you can use it for anything except the lips, it says. And I'm just going to line my waterline with it on both sides. So I tug down very slightly with a very light hand and run it across my waterline. And you can probably already see the difference here. This looks a lot more open and precise. And then I'm doing the same thing on the other side. Finally, you add mascara. I'm using the Black Lash Blast from CoverGirl because I want my lashes to look very thick today. And there you have it for the eyes. Now for the lips, I'm going to go coral orange as well because I think the whole big spice theme in the book definitely deserves it. And I'm doing a sort of two-toned lips. First I'm going in with this gorgeous color, which is the Gong Li lipstick from L'Oreal. You know, they have these ones that are named after celebrities and then they have the signature of the celebrity on the lipstick. This is the one in Gong Li, and I'm just putting this all over my lips just very quickly. You can't really make any mistakes with this one. And to add a little bit of dimension to that lipstick, I'm just going to very lightly put on a creamy neon. This one looks peach, but it actually comes out a little bit light neon. And this is the Nathan Road lipstick by P2 Cosmetics. And I'm just going to dab it in the middle of my lip here. Then just press the lips together. And smudge it out just a little bit. You can do this with your fingers. Don't even need a lip brush for this lip look. And this will give the lips a little bit more of a three-dimensional, comic-y almost touch to it. Anyway, it'll make your lips appear a bit fuller. So yeah, this is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it for you, and I will see you all next time. Bye! And how about just a little of the end as well, just for shits and giggles. And for the royal concubine. No title for me, Chani whispered. Nothing, I beg of you. Paul stared down into her eyes, remembering her suddenly as she had stood once with little Leto in her arms, their child now dead in violence. I swear to you now, he whispered, that you'll need no title. That woman over there will be my wife, and you must be but a concubine, because this is a political thing, and we must weld peace out of this moment. Enlist the great houses of the Landsraad. We must obey the forms. Yet that princess shall have no more of me than my name. No child of mine, not touch, nor softness, or glance, nor instant of desire. So say you now, Chani said. She glanced across the room at the tall princess. Do you know so little of my son, Jessica whispered. See that princess standing there, so haughty and confident. They say she has pretensions of a literary nature. Let us hope she finds solace in such things. She'll have little else. A bitter laugh escaped Jessica. Think on it, Chani. That princess will have the name, yet she'll live as less than a concubine, never to know a moment of tenderness from the man to whom she is bound, while we, Chani, we who carry the name of concubine, history shall call us wives. And that's it for my book look. Bye everyone!